representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Leading one sideline, Brian Callahan. Facing the franchise, of course, his father, Bill, coached that appearance in Super Bowl 37. His side may already be looking towards that NFL draft after this 0-5 start. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Scott here with Brock Hewitt. Everybody just about set. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Trevor Etienne to return this. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual.
Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise, the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game. Not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. They go play action. Here's Smith. He's keeping it again. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run. I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Another give here to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This is Genty on second. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Genty trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
4th down, Smith. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Ball at the 33 for first down. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Finds his fullback. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They send the tight end in motion. From the 36. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd.
On the sneak, here's Ward. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Tennessee.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Ward off the play fake. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
One after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. A lot of mass on the move here. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders lower the deficit to a single possession. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
14, Raiders 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is ETN. This makes it up to the 25. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going play action. A dangerous throw. He almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Now Ward. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And go play fake here with Smith. Look, and the Titans rush brings him down. An injured player out there after the snap, and the medical staff quickly out to him. And that is Geno Smith that they're headed for. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. O'Connell here from the gun. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Shaquille Barrett. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Right back to Pollard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. First down, Titans.
Throwing now, off play action. This is Ridley working the right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. All right, set now, first and 10.
Tennessee.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. And they still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll run here, following the penalty. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 4.
It's going to throw here on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Tyler Lockett. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Dylan Laube on the return. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Teddy Buchanan on the tackle. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Our score, 17-7. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as the QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Okonkwo brings it in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Titans.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Titans.
Again, a run with Pollard. Breaks the tackle, still going. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
They're on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
ETN on 3rd down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
For the Titans field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And the kick by Folk is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Laube with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's O'Connell. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
Another try following the sack. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Shoots one defender. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, nets up the first.
A gain of 12. And the Titans 1st down.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the kick by Folk is good. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Ashton Genty. It's a gain of 3.
On third down, here's O'Connell. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Back to Genty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Monty Hooker with the tackle. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have third and 2.
Makes it third.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders trailing on the scoreboard. Looking to throw on third and 2. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they're turned away on third and short. Sacramento lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. A.J. Cole on to punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Titans to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Second and 10 now. Ward. Short pass brought in. Takes out a one-stop. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First down, Tennessee.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds Ridley over the middle. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans stretch the lead to 23. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Genty from the gun. He breaks the tackle. Juke the defender. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. He'll try and run this. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, O'Connell. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, O'Connell. He keeps it and takes off. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for another loss.
Here's O'Connell. And the man is there to knock that away.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Gets this one to Myers. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
O'Connell. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
15 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Another throw for O'Connell. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to within 2 scores.
Raiders 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up. So a 2-score game. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun give here to Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here's 2nd and 11. He'll get this to Tucker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Raider 1st down.
On the option, it's Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
O'Connell here from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play action, O'Connell. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Titans' 31-yard line.
From the gun, Laube. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Throwing on 3rd and long. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good for another Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
He'll step up, and there he goes. And he will slide down just a little bit shy getting that 1st down, but ready to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the 6-yard line.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Medical staff hurrying out to the field after that play, Brock. Looks like somebody was injured, and oh, no, it is running back Ashton Jency. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Short yardage run for White. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go, O'Connell. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
For a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Dump off, caught by his back. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Smith yet again. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On 1st down, Spears. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he'll work this one out to the 28. Put down by Caleb Ransom. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Ward. That finds Davis complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now the shotgun give to Spears. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Titans.
They run once more with Spears. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. The Titans carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap down to Ward. That one's cut on the left sideline. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Spears trying this straight ahead. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result at 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw this one. Ward. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
The kick by Folk is good. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you can call this one now, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Laube with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Smith in the pistol. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Throw right side, finds Bash. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
16 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
Smith's going to throw again. Finds a man right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 38.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Here's Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Jackson now to return it. Jukes one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Spears running behind center. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A tight end in motion now. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And the Raiders get to it. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. You kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders trim the deficit down to 5. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Running the counter, Spears. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete inside the 35. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
And the Titans first down.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. A handoff to Spears. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. Room to the right. And he's finally taken down the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
From the red zone now. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Now we give to Spears, coming left. Oh no, the ball's loose! And this is going to be Raiders football! So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Looking to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Running for it, Spears. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders facing a 5-point deficit. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Smith to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
18 more yards.
Back to throw. Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Completes. It's Myers. And our first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here. 1st and goal. They look to throw it. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Hits him on the out route. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Now to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Desperation time here on 4th. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, in case they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another give here to Genty. Broke through the tackle. And that's the Raiders' first down. More than that, Brock. It should seal away the win for them. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Raiders nearing a win as he drops to a knee. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.